Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. And when I say that, I really believe it.
And the celebration will begin. The Dallas Mavericks are NBA champions. A bitter finish to a year that was really championship or failure, according to most people, including the Miami Heat players.
It goes without saying, you're never really prepared for a moment like this. There's an emptiness when you don't reach your goal. There's nothing we can say right now that'll make that pain go away.
James shoots it up, ball right in, hits it. This is the best game I've ever seen LeBron James play.
What a difference a year makes. 2011 had such a bitter ending, making this celebration all that much sweeter. LeBron James captures that elusive title he so desperately coveted. Here comes LeBron. Look out! Oh, my! For three. Come on!
Oh, baby. It's on!
Miami wins! And the winning streak lives on! Chalmers find to James on the flush. It's inside to Duncan. Blocked by James. Rebound Bosch. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Game over. There'll be a game 7.
This unprecedented partnership of stars has yielded 3 straight Eastern Conference titles and now back-to-back championships here in Miami. But they always need help along the way. They got it from Shane Battier, who joined us here on the set. He had 18. And from Mario Chalmers, who had 14. Rachel Nichols spoke with him a short while ago.
Two-time NBA champion. What does that feel like?
Feels great. Dream come true. You know, we worked hard for to get to this point, and you know, we had to leave it all on court tonight.
Someone asked you the other day to rank the great moments in your life, great games, and you had to go back to that Kansas game. We know that. But are these Heat games creeping up?
Yeah, I think this one of the Heat games might have surpassed it. Surpassed the Kansas one. You know, you dream as a little kid of being in this moment, and I've been here twice. 2 out of 3 is not bad.
You guys do a chant before you go on the court a lot of different times during the season about fighting until the last moment. How did this series signify that?
We had a fight to the end every game. You know, it was up and down series. You know, they went on a run. We went on a run. So it's all about the first team to win, too, and we was able to do that.
Can you do the words for us?
Nah, you guys, D-Wade. D-Wade, the leader of that. I don't want to step on his toes.
Well, a lot of fun here tonight is going to be yet to be had, right?
Oh, we just getting started. Miami, we just getting started.
Yeah, keep an eye out for the Heat for the rest of the night. And I'm guessing the streets are packed right now.
About to be cracking at Monte Ramos. Stevie, I'm on my way. Sorry.
We're only about a mile from the hotel. I'm guessing that's about a 45-minute trip.
You see,
right down here in Miami.
Shaq won so many championships, you get a champagne back when he's just working.
While we were in break, Shaq became part of the celebration. Not really voluntarily, but
messing up my suit, player.
Who did that?
Rob.
I like the two-tone shirt you got on. That's a good look.
Okay.
The two-tone.
Hey, I get wet. 2 of y'all gonna get wet too. Not you, man.
Yeah, keep me out of it. Just keep me out of it. I appreciate that. What about the way this roster was constructed that ultimately got a championship out of it? Folks looked at the roster. You know, obviously they wanted to play small, have three-point shooters spreading the floor, but there were times, particularly against Indiana, where it looked like it could be a problem, almost enough of a problem to keep them from getting here.
I hate to simplify it this much, but the same guy made it to the championship with far worse teams. It's what happened. It was LeBron James, the best player in the world, that keeps guys involved. And unlike a big guy that doesn't dribble, unlike a guard that doesn't post up, he does everything. And that means if you have the ball in his hand, he attracts so much attention. That's why Ray Allen, the best free agent pickup this year, in my opinion, came here. That's why Shane is so incredible. And Greg and I were talking at halftime. All the Miami three-point shooters can really knock it down. And when you got a guy like that, or Akeem or LeBron getting you the ball, those are just practice shots. So I would say, I know it's very simple, but when you have the best player in the world, facilitate like Magic, attack like Jordan, it's going to be a pretty good team.
That's a great point because, listen, the roster was flawed to a certain degree without having some of the bigs. Chris Anderson changed that.
That was my next question.
When he came on board, it gave them they didn't necessarily need a guy who could score in the paint consistently, but they needed somebody that could help them defend the rim. And they got that. But ultimately, to Chris's point, what they did is they built the right kind of team around the best player in the world. Because no matter how good you are, if you don't have the right supporting cast around you, you won't be able to achieve your potential. They spaced the floor. And ultimately, that's what it all comes down to. The fact that they could space that floor to give him 1 foot extra, because you got to be 1 foot closer to Shane Battier. If you're not, you're going to get knocked on the head like you did tonight. And last year, you had to be a step closer to Mike Miller. They didn't. He knocked him on the head. And on top of that, LeBron still got 37. So, you know, that is Pat Riley right there in terms of what he was able to do to build the right kind of team for this moment.
Not only that, because there's a deficiency of great big men, having LeBron James is like having a great big man. You know, Pat Riley and the staff, they did a great job of surrounding him with shooter, and we all know he can do it all. So, you know, kudos out to the Heat manager for building the team the way they did, and it's been working. But the question is, do you let him remain, or do you get younger? That's the question.
They just started already. Shaq, 2 minutes after the championship.
Can we finish the
Shaq want to blow up the Heat.
Can we finish the champagne
Shaq want to blow up the Heat.
No, we're not.
Shaq want to blow up the Heat.
Shaq is part of the celebration.
Look at Shaq say.
No, they didn't even hit you with champagne. They hit you with beer.
Wow.
How much Shaq?